the pool of women and inspiring them
Thank you.
to become more than they imagined that they could be.
My name is Nakato Hawa. I'm a biomedical engineering student, currently finalizing my second year. I'm an IEEE member, and in IEEE, I have different roles that I take up. And number one, it is the student branch chair, whereby I'm in charge of organizing and taking up all the activities of IEEE in our student branch at Ernest Cook University. Then from that, I am the IEEE Day Ambassador, the info session that we organized for that event. We had an info session to tell people in our country, in Uganda, maybe even Kenya, Tanzania. We had some people that attended that virtual event. Yeah.
Right now, we're just going to get into her life story, and she'll be giving us a few inspiring details. And we hope that whoever is watching this podcast will learn a few lessons. Hawa, what was your childhood like before all the titles, before where you've come to right now? What went through your mind as a from your hopes and your dreams?
Alright.
Welcome everyone, and today we are joined by a special guest, and she's going to tell you a lot more about herself.
As a child, I loved so much, or I dreamed so much of me becoming a doctor. That was my dream from childhood, and someone is going to say why. This is because my elder sister, the one that I go after, is a doctor. So the things that she does, they really inspired me. So I was also like, you know what, Hawa? You really need to be a doctor, such that you also do the things that she does. You understand?
Yeah.
So that is who I was.
So is it that you were so interested in people? What made you want to be a doctor? Is it just because she was your role model?
Yes, that was the only thing, because she was my role model.
Yeah.
You know, childhood is like that.
Yeah.
You look at someone doing some things that are really interesting, and you're like, I really want to be like that person. So I really wanted to be a doctor because she really inspired me a lot.
Nice. What were your hopes and dreams for being a doctor? Did you think of maybe impacting people, or did you think beyond that?
Yes, of course. Impacting people through maybe like you treat someone and then that person gets better, and then after that person will come and appreciate you, and they will be like, if it wasn't for that person, I wouldn't be here right now. So that is why I love so much being a doctor. I love helping people. I love making people happy. And yes, that is what I think it was.
So what was your sister's response when you told her that you would do what she's doing?
Okay, her response is a bit funny.
Okay.
She was like, oh no, you saw what I'm going. Yes. So I was like, I can manage anything, and I will do it. I'll do it. I'll show you that I'll become one in time to come.
So why do you think she thought that you wouldn't manage? Is it because you were so childish and playful?
Maybe she thought she was seeing the way I was someone who was really weak a bit, not in class, but someone who was in the lifestyle. I was a bit weak. Then yet doctors are some people that are brave and courageous and all that.
Yeah.
I couldn't talk to people, so how could you go to a patient and tell them that I really want to inject you?
Yeah,
I couldn't do that. So she was like, okay, let's wait and see.
Okay, so how did it evolve into who you are? Like, you're no longer, are you a doctor now? You're not a doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, so what happened? Like, at what point did it change?
The point it changed part was when I was done with my Form 4. Of course, there's some... when I was done with Form 4, I thought about doing nursing, because I really felt like maybe doctor was too much for me. But then the person who was paying my tuition was like, no, why do you judge before results come back? Yes, so you just wait for them, and then you will judge after they are back. So I had to wait for them, and when they came back, they were allowing me to do BCM. Yes, so I had to do BCM. When I did BCM, it is really it is not an easy what? It is not an easy
Combination.
Yeah. Yes, it is not an easy combination. But just because that I push myself to do things beyond what I can do. Yeah, so that is why I had to do it and came up with the points that I came up with. Yes, so when I came up with them, I couldn't do medicine. But I could do biomedical engineering. What made me to do biomedical engineering? Because it was still in the medical field, and it was a good course. Yes, so that is why I went to biomedical engineering, and it is a very good course and very interesting.
Wow.
Yes.
And I love the fact that you always push yourself to do even things that you don't think you're able to do. What created that spirit?
What created that spirit? It is a long story. Yes. When can I say? Okay. When I was done with my primary 7, I had to sit down for 2 years without going to school. I remember that period, it was not an easy period. Yeah, because we were girls and growing up, and so if you're not going to school, there is a way it really affects you emotionally. Yeah, you feel you're down, you can't speak to people, you can't say anything before them. But I told myself that if I get a chance of going back to school, I have to do incredible things that people won't expect from me. That those people who thought that I was done with education.
Yeah, I really can relate, and that's such an inspiring story, because there are people out there who are struggling with their education at this point, and probably they've been held back, they've been set back. But this is to inspire them and let them know. I mean, look at you now. You moved on and you are doing incredible things, which we're about to find out about. And speaking of that, you're studying a course that is quite rare among females in Africa. What drew you to that path? But more importantly, what keeps you motivated every single day?
What really keeps me motivated in biomedical engineering are the things that I keep on finding on the way, that I keep on discovering in biomedical engineering. When you're just starting a course, you can think that it is just a course, you're going to, because there are some people that go to school and then they are just maybe going into class because they have to go into class. Yes. And then at the end they find themselves are not gaining anything out of the course. But biomedical engineering is such an interesting course that I've discovered a lot of things, that it is not all about going to the hospitals and maybe working on the machines, and the patient machines like the monitors and other machines, but it is more than that. You yourself as an engineer, you can go on and invent a machine. You come up with with an idea of a machine. Technology keeps on growing from the lowest level to the highest level every day. Yes. So people are keeping on inventing different things. Yes. So as a biomedical engineer, the things that I go on discovering, like what can I say?
For example, the different inventions, like the one you're working on, that you traveled to Rwanda. Tell us a bit more about that trip and what it is that you're working on.
Yes. So that project, it is the non-invasive blood glucose sensor. It is a machine that we want to come up with, and this one, how it is used, it is not
invasive.
Yes, it is not invasive.
That means someone will not get pricked.
Yes, someone will not get pricked. And then the other thing is that it can be kept on. It can be reused. It can be reused. Yes, for some good time. Like if you keep it very well and safely. Just like if you put on this watch, you buy the watch and then you keep on using it very well, keeping it safely, doing this and that.
That's amazing, especially because what's on the market right now are very invasive. Someone literally has to
Yes, they have to prick themselves
and bleed, and then you have to dispose.
Then there is also pain. Very many people hate painful things. Yes. Just like even someone keeps they stop taking medicine because it is sour. Yes, so this one, it is painful, and then it is also costly. People keep on buying those bricks, those brick tests. So this machine that you want to come up with, it is non-invasive, and then it also solves the problem or the issue of being costly. So it can be used in low-resource areas or low-resource hospitals where there are less resources that can be used by those patients that have diabetes. So that is the beauty of that machine.
Wow.
Yes.
So how would it work? You said it's like a watch?
Yes. It can be worn like a watch. Yes. So that machine, it has a patch antenna that will produce waves, and those waves, we want those waves to be low power waves. Yes, we want them to be low power waves because we don't want them to affect someone's health.
Absolutely.
Yes, we want them to be low power waves, and then the frequency of those waves should be one megahertz to 1 terahertz to 3 terahertz. That is the range of the frequency that we want to use. Yes, so
It's still in idea stage?
it is still an idea stage, but I know it is going to come to pass.
Wow,
Yes.
amazing. So you went to Rwanda and this is what you were pitching to the different investors and the funding organizations. And tell us more about Rwanda. How is the country like in comparison to Uganda?
Rwanda is a very nice country. It's very smart. That is what I can say. Yes, and very organized, like real organized in Uganda. So it was really nice.
Did you make some friends?
I did make some friends because the conference was bringing people from all around East Africa, from Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, and then Rwanda as well. So we had to make friends from Tanzania, from Kenya. Yeah, so that is it.
That's really amazing. So as you stood there in front of the panel, you were presenting to a panel of how many judges?
There were four judges.
How did you feel?
It was, since it was my first time pitching, I was shivering. But then when you have been meeting people, a group of people, but then those people have been a virtual audience. Yes, so this one is a physical audience, and most of all, it also has judges. Yeah. So in the beginning, you feel nervous, but when you begin like this, you feel like everything is flowing on its own since you have been practicing for some good time.
Wow. Yes. So what you're saying is that before the pitch, you practiced for a good time?
Yes, we practiced as a group.
Yeah.
We practiced. So in front of them, before speaking, shivering and nervous and all that.
Yeah.
And like, this is something wrong, what is going to happen?
I know that moment.
Yes, but then after that, you just get used and you feel like what you're saying, something beautiful and something important, and something that people are taking in as, something that is really important.
Yeah, and this is really important because you're building a new a machine that's going to change people's lives because a lot of people are struggling with diabetes.
Yes.
And
some of them don't have money to keep on buying the fingerprint tests. Yeah.
Okay. So many young women out there have ideas, but when it comes to sharing the ideas, they struggle or even taking action on these ideas. What inspires you to keep going irrespective of the shivers and the fear and the shakiness? What motivates you to keep pushing on?
That's one thing that keeps on motivating me to go on. And the people around me. That is the energy they give me is that you can do it. They keep pushing me and giving me that positive energy. Yes. Most of the people out there, they keep keeping their ideas to themselves because it is because of the people they surround themselves with. You find that the people surrounding them, they are not having the same goal. They are not like-minded. You understand? Yes. So they are not adding anything to them, but then they keep on surrounding themselves with those people. You understand? But when you keep on surrounding yourself with the right people, they will keep on pushing you forward. And even if they don't keep you, they don't keep pushing you forward. Of course, they'll give you the positive energy, but then the motivation will also begin within you. What do you want as a person? What are your goals as a person? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years as a person? Those are some of the things that keep pushing young people in order to reach where they want to be in 5 years' time. Yes.
Wow. And there are so many ladies out there that they just freeze and they don't take action because they are afraid to be alone. They choose to surround themselves with these friends because, which other friend? So what would you tell them, and how can they find such friends that add value to them?
Number one, how I found those people was, first of all, it is the conference that I attended. That conference, should I narrate it in detail?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it was at Hotel Africana. It was the BioConnect event. It was organized by Chambogo University. It was bringing together biomedical engineers around Uganda, all around Uganda from different universities. So from that event, that is how my life started changing.
Wow.
And that is how I discovered more of how I can do this, how I can do that, and this as well. So from that event, we had very many different speakers. That is why I had to meet Dr. Lisa. She really inspired me, and she truly inspired me a lot. And from that time, the words that the different people spoke kept me looking for them. And I was like, because of the word that person spoke, it really touched me and it really went deep inside me. So I had to keep looking for Dr. Lisa. In the beginning, it was not easy because she didn't know me. But I kept on looking for her until we met. And she kept on mentoring me. So the words that she kept on telling me kept on pushing me till the person I became.
Wow, it's amazing. Tell us more about that person that you became. Now you are the IEEE ambassador. You're traveling to all these different countries.
That person that I became, the Hawa that is at present today. She turned to be that Hawa. It was in June. Yes, that was the event. So from that event, Dr. Lisa said that sometimes the inner you wants to do something, but then the body keeps on pushing you back. Yes, my inner me used to tell me a lot of things. I could see myself standing in front, speaking to people, but then the outer me, the physical me, was like, no, what are you going to speak? Like, really, what are you going to speak that is going to inspire someone, that is going to make sense to someone? But then inside me, I knew that there was something important that I can do as a person, and something important that I can become as a person. So from that day, I had to tell the outer me that you're not going to roll me.
Wow, I love that.
So I was like, I'm going to start. The inner me is going to roll me and show me where to go. Yes. So I started. Even if it was someone, I could go to them in that inbox and talk to them, tell them, this is how I student at Johannes Cook University, you said this and this, it really touched me, and it really did something different in my life. So I really want to keep on being motivated with the same energy and, getting more advice on how I can become the person that I really want to become.
Wow.
So, the Hawa that I became is because of the words that you spoke, and they really made me to go for different opportunities.
Wow.
Yes. So number one, the platform that I saw that was open for me, or open to me, it was IEEE, which is Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. I'm a biomedical engineer, and that is a platform that really is open to me. Yes. So IEEE brings all engineers together around the world. So that is a platform that is international because it brings many countries together. So if you get into it, you get to collaborate and connect with different people of all calibers around the world. It is not all about that you're going to be local, just in Uganda, maybe just in your university. No, you get a chance to connect with different minds, different people, but then they have the same goal like you. That is innovation. Wow. So that is how I got to find different people in IEEE as well. When I got to find those people in IEEE, those are the people that had to tell me that Hawa, there is this, you can go for it. There is this, it suits you, you can go for it. So that is how I became an ambassador of 3 different initiatives in IEEE. That is number one, that IEEE Day. I didn't know that I could apply for something and it would bring out positive results. So when I had to receive that first email, it was for IEEE Extreme. They were like, congratulations, you have been chosen to be part of the IEEE Extreme Ambassadors 2025. I was very happy, I couldn't believe it. Okay, so that was put aside. I went to, congratulations, you've been chosen to be part of the IEEE Day Ambassadors. Oh my God. So they told me to keep soaring heights. So I went to International Ambassador, Tunisia Students and Young Professionals. It is the 13th edition that Tunisia is celebrating. So it is the TSYP 13 Congress. So I had to become an ambassador as well. Applying for it, it wasn't easy. It needed very many documents, but I had to look for them. So when I looked for them, I got them, and time passed, I was put on their platforms.
Wow.
Yes, Meet our international ambassador, Nakato Hawa. and I couldn't believe it because we're only two from Uganda.
Wow.
It is something very unique, and I loved it. So some of those things gave me the energy to keep pushing forward, that I can do it, and there is that inner me that has the power and the energy to keep on evolving different things.
There are some key things that I've taken away from the story that you've shared. Number one, you had to silence your inner voice.
Yes.
And allow...
I had to silence the outer voice.
So the outer voice.
Yes, and let the inner voice take control.
Wow. And that means that doing things even when you were afraid, doing things even when you didn't feel like them, having the discipline to show up every single day, no matter what the circumstance was.
Yes.
Number two, you surrounded yourself with mentors, and you didn't wait for the mentors to look for you. You reached out to the people that you felt could inspire you.
Yes.
And you kept in touch with them, and you kept learning from them. That's amazing. And congratulations on all your leadership roles.
Thank you.
It's a lot of work being a leader. What has it taught you about people?
What it has taught me about people have different characters. Yes. For that, you can't take away someone's character.
Yeah.
Yes, but leadership is something very good and something that anyone can look up to. But then how you lead is what, how can I say it? How you lead people is what will keep you moving your leadership.
Right.
Yes. So with leadership, I have got to know that even if you feel like what you're doing is not important, people out there are looking out for it. And then if you don't put out the thing that people are looking out for, they won't get it. Yes. But then there are some people seated there waiting for it. So if you don't bring out for them, they won't get it.
Wow.
So as a leader, you just have to keep on bringing out everything that you feel like is important to people. Yes, such that you can help even that last minute person to achieve what they really want to achieve. And then the other thing is that being a leader, you don't have to show people that you know everything. Being a leader means that you even have to learn from the people that you're leading.
Wow.
Yes, it is something that is really also good about leadership, and that's it.
Okay, and what did it teach you about yourself?
What it taught me about myself
Yeah.
is that Hawa is a good leader. That is
Wow.
what I can say.
Wow,
I got to learn that. Yes.
Amazing, because when we started our story, you were telling us about this shy girl, and your sister was wondering, will you really, come out to be the doctor? But here you are leading, and that shyness, has it gone away or is it still there?
It has gone away. I personally, I've sent it away, because if you're shy, opportunities will pass by. You won't get them.
Yeah.
Yes. But if you're not shy, you feel like you can approach anything that comes your way, then you'll keep on getting all those opportunities.
Okay. Have you ever faced moments in time when you doubted yourself and wondered if you were good enough for the position or for the role?
Yes. Yes. In the beginning, I felt like, now this is my first role as an ambassador. Can I really do it? Like, how can you really tell people to come for a what? Like, can you really tell people to come for a virtual meeting and they turn up? Yes. So I was like, no, how you won't do it? You can't do it. But then the people around me were like, you don't even know the person you are. You understand? So when I called for the first virtual meeting, the turn up was really good. And then the speakers were also good. That is another thing that gave me the energy to keep organizing other events.
Wow. Have you experienced any setbacks from the moment when you started? Like things not going the way you planned?
Yes, because not everything that you plan can move the way you planned it. Sometimes you can get those setbacks. But how have you planned to overcome the setbacks? Yes.
So what was your biggest setback and how did you overcome it?
The biggest setback was I had the first event, of course, here. I had planned to welcome 4 speakers, and then the one speaker didn't turn up. It was not good on my side, but I just had to keep it positive, keep it low. Like, no, I understand very well that you've not been able to come, but we shall be waiting for you. Next time, we shall be happy to have you. I know we've missed a lot from you, but next time, we shall be happy to have you.
So take us into your mind. What was going on when the speaker failed to show up? What were you thinking? What were you feeling about the whole event?
First of all, the event was like, so I have been going to have whites. So speaker was like, so you're even going to have a white, eh? How are you taking? You know, you're taking high levels at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm like, yes, she's going to come. You're even welcoming Dr. Lisa, you girl.
Wow.
Yes. I told them, anything that you feel like is impossible, it is very possible.
Yeah.
Just if you believe in yourself and if you believe that that thing can actually happen. Yes. So then, at the end, she was like, you know what? I won't be able to come. So I was like, you know what? It is okay, and we shall keep waiting to have you next time. Yes.
Okay. What lesson did that leave behind for you?
The lesson that it really left behind was that whenever you organize something and you expect something, you might not get it as you wanted it, or you might not get it as you planned for it, but then you can go through it successfully and you can overcome it.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what it left behind for me.
Wow. Okay, so at the moment you're juggling school, you're juggling leadership, you're juggling your personal life. How do you manage all of that, and how are you managing your schedules?
So how I manage my schedules, from the mentoring lessons that I had from you, number one was that how to schedule out. You told me from scheduling what you would like to do in the full year. You go to the monthly. You schedule your plans monthly, based on a monthly basis. Then from there you go to the weekly basis, to the daily basis, and then to an hour. Like, what do you want to do in this hour? So that is how I try to manage it. Like, in this week, I would like to have 3 meetings, but I have 4 lectures, and then I have a test, and then there are some tasks that I have to do for my leadership. Yes. So what am I going to do? On this day, I'm going to do this. This time, I'll be preparing for the test. This time, preparing for the meetings, and then I make sure that I attend everything. Yes.
Okay. You represent a generation of African women that are inspiring and doing innovations.
Yes.
What is it that you think is the biggest mindset shift that the youth need in our generation?
What I can say, people before, right, this generation, they used to think that big opportunities are for men.
Yeah.
They used to think that maybe have a surgeon.
Yeah.
But to this generation, everything can be done. Be it a man, be it a lady. Yes. And what we should put in your mind is that I can do this.
Yeah.
If you don't give yourself that energy, even if the people around you give it to you, it won't make any sense, and it won't make any impact on your life. Yeah. But if you have that big motivation within you, you will keep moving and you will keep pushing yourself to different levels that even people don't think that you will reach.
No.
Yes. And then the other thing is having big dreams. You should dream big, bigger than what you think you can do. You think that you're just going to maybe drive something like a Toyota because it's what is fitting in your pockets. Think of a Lexus, think of a Volkswagen, think of something bigger.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that because if you are dreaming about something and you think you can achieve it, then that dream is not big enough.
It's not big enough. And then you achieve it, you look for something big.
Wow. That's so amazing. Keeping on motivated.
Yes.
And who is it that has played a key role in believing in you?
That person that has, there are 2 people. That is one thing I can say. Number one, that is Dr. Lisa. Yes, the person that I'm sitting with right now. Yes, she has really kept something big in me from the time that I met her. my mind shifted. That from me being the person that couldn't speak to someone, couldn't elaborate anything about me, to the person that can speak, approach people, and ask them about themselves. Yes, ask them for connections, collaborations. Yes, and also starting to work with them. And then the other person he's called Jonathan Simenia. Yes, he has really been a good person to me in IEEE. He has kept on motivating me. Even if I get something, I go to him and I'm like, Jonathan, I need to do this and this. Yes, how I can do this and this, and keep on moving. So those are the two different people.
That's amazing. Yes. So looking ahead into your future, what does success look like? What are those impossible goals that you're dreaming about now? How I should keep on moving to different countries and then moving my different machines to different hospitals. Then from that, there is another machine that I want to also develop. I will tell you that machine when time comes. Yes, so for that machine, it can be used in hotels, in offices, in hospitals, anywhere. So my vision, that everyone should be aiming for that machine. Yes. Wow, amazing. There's a girl out there that's watching this video and feeling like, oh, maybe I'm not able to do it, or maybe they're afraid or they're stuck. What will people say? What advice would you give to her?
Number one, do not feel down about yourself. Never tell yourself that you can't do anything before you do it. Yes. And then the other thing is that keep seeing yourself somewhere that you don't see yourself. Well, how can I explain that? Like maybe you feel like you can't see yourself there. Just think about you being in that very place. You can do it, and you are more than you think you can be. Yes, that is what I can say.
Wow.
And they should keep believing in themselves, being confident about anything they can do.
Wow. And what key action would you recommend they start with today?
Number one, look for like-minded people. The people that align with your goals, the people that you feel like can add something onto what you're dreaming about, and attend different conferences, because that is where you meet people that are in line with your goals. Attending conferences that are in line with your goals as well. That is where you can meet people that are like-minded. And another thing, that's what I can say.
Okay, thank you so much for coming on board this podcast. It was really inspiring to hear from you and also see the innovations that are coming up in this new generation. We are really looking forward to more and more inventions from your side. And thank you for also contributing to the pool of women and inspiring them to become more than they imagined that they could be. Yeah, thank you so much for joining this podcast. I remain Dr. Lisa Tumile, your mindset coach.